When I was a kid in 1970s Memphis, limousines were a rare sight. Used exclusively by the very wealthy, two would occasionally appear in traffic. From the back seat of our family station wagon, we'd scream for Mother to pull up closer. We'd know whose it was by the license plate. Elvis Presley's was not customized. Isaac Hayes's read Moses, referring to his nickname, Black Moses. He was leading a people to the promised land. I didn't appreciate it then, but Memphis is a place where people come to realize their dreams. In the vast rural area that surrounds it, where the light of opportunity glows dimly, if at all, Memphis is the radiant destination. It is hope on the horizon. The disenfranchised, the hungry, the hopeful are drawn here, where a lone voice in the Delta multiplies, can gain mass and volume to become a political and economic force. Memphis is the crossroads, the grand intersection of information, commerce, and diverse citizenry. Dirt and gravel roads, train tracks, creeks and rivers, all paths lead to Memphis. And the plantation prejudices still prevailed here. This is where the train out of the country discharges its passengers. Had there been another train depot beyond us, Memphis would have been like any of the racist Peckerwood towns around it. It became, instead, a racist Peckerwood big city. Publicly, as a civic enterprise, racism was embraced and enacted. From segregation to gerrymandering, from financial chicanery to murder, rape, and abuses physical and mental, African Americans were beneath lower class. One blues song reminded that if you shot a rabbit out of season, you'd wind up in jail. But the season was always open on me. Nobody needed no bail. White farmhands shrugged at the brutality, saying, "Kill a mule, buy another. Kill a nigger, hire another." Memphis was one of those small towns, metastasized. Contrary to its intentions, the oppression inspired great art, desperate art, life-saving storytelling art. The blues that came from Memphis and Mississippi are a cry in the night for freedom, for justice, and at their foundation, for recognition. Dismiss me no more. I am a man. The church and religious music fostered a similar narrative. I am a creature of God. Despair and hope imbued the plea with immense beauty, extending beyond generations, beyond geography, beyond creed and race. The rule that intended to silence instead fostered a voice that outlives that of the tyrants. The blues, rock and roll, and soul music, all indigenous to Memphis and Mississippi, are expressions of the heart and soul in response to, in defiance of, the oppression. To be heard, the oppressed had to find entrance to the world of their oppressors. Ask Medgar Evers, or the Memphis sanitation workers, or Dr. King. Stax Records was a little side project that became massive, an opening in the wall of subjugation, an accidental refuge that flourished, nourished by a sense of decency. Rays of hope, beams of trust, and the warmth of friendship cultured relationships that have become the legacy of the era and of the area. Stax songs are burned into our consciousness by their funky grooves and enduring appeal, and are also resurrected time and again simply because of their good feeling. Stax is what we hear today on the radio, what we dance to at weddings, what brings a smile even when diluted as elevator music.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.